Basuma, lovely first touch to weave away from Christie. And Sarr looks for Maddison, and Tottenham take the lead. That was a wonderfully worked move.
Harry Kane's career has been nothing short of remarkable, both in terms of importance and effectiveness. From the moment he burst onto the footballing scene, it was clear that he possessed a rare combination of creativity, finishing, and leadership. Throughout his career, Kane consistently delivered exceptional performances, showcasing his goal-scoring prowess, creativity abilities, and dedication to his teams. His effectiveness on the pitch transcended mere statistics. It instilled belief in his teammates and fans alike. Kane's journey from a low and young talent at Leicester to an English football icon underscores the profound impact he had on the sport and the enduring legacy he leaves behind. Harry Kane's time at Tottenham was amazing to say the least, but sadly never won any trophies. Despite that feat, he is considered one of the best strikers in English football history. As I mentioned in one of my past videos, I believe Harry Kane is in the top 3 of all time. He is only second from beating the Premier League record for goals. Sadly, he couldn't break that record, hence why I'm doing this video where I will prove how his move to Bayern Munich not only helps him as an individual, but Tottenham Hotspur as a whole, and has already been seen these first couple of weeks in the Premier League campaign. The departure of Harry Kane from Tottenham Hotspur in the summer marked the end of an era for the club and raised concerns among fans about the team's future. However, as the 23-24 season started, it became increasingly evident that Kane's exit might have been the best thing to happen to the North London side. To start off, Harry Kane's transfer gave Spurs $100 million to replace his presence, but instead they reinvested on other areas of the pitch. They added Brennan Johnson, Mickey van de Ven from Wolfsburg, re-signed Pedro Porro from Sporting Lisbon, and Kulusevski from Juventus. They also replaced Lloris, who also left, with Vicario from Empoli. And last but certainly not least, they added James Maddison, who is the player who has helped Tottenham move forward. Tottenham took advantage of the talent James Maddison had, and how Leicester were getting relegated to add him to a team who desperately needed a spark with his playmaking style and his ability to finish as well. One of the most significant changes observed after Kane's departure was the transformation of Tottenham's playing style. Under new management, with Ange Postecoglou and Heung-min Son being the new captain, the team adopted a more fluid and dynamic approach with an emphasis on quick transitions and high pressing. Already, Tottenham is having more passes completed than last season. In the 2022-2023 season, Spurs averaged 420.31 passes completed per game, and now they average 517.33. Yes, I know this start is not that important, but it does show that they are playing more as a team rather than a sole person taking the role. In the absence of Kane, who was often the sole focus of the attack, Tottenham's offensive contributions became more evenly distributed. This tactical shift often allowed them to become less predictable and reliant on a single goal-scoring outlet, making them more challenging for opponents to defend against. In the first 6 games of the season, they have 26 goals creating chances, which is the 2 offensive actions directly leading to a goal, such as passes, take-ons, and drawing fouls. They average 4.3 per game so far, which is already better than the whole of last season, which was 116 and 3.05 per game. The shot creation, which is basically the same, was also better this season as they averaged 33 per game, while last season it was 23.9. Another notable impact of Kane's departure was the improved defensive performance of Tottenham Hotspur. Data reveals that in the 2022-2023 season, the team conceded fewer goals per game compared to the previous season. This improved defensive record can be attributed to several factors. Without Kane, the team was able to allocate more resources to bolster the defense, signing quality defenders and midfielders. These investments translated into a more solid defensive unit that was better equipped to protect leads and secure crucial points. The high pressing style adopted by the team also helped in regaining possession quickly, reducing the number of shots faced per game. The transfer of Harry Kane to Bayern Munich brought in a substantial transfer fee, providing Tottenham Hotspur with the financial means to reinvest in the squad. This infusion of fresh talent and the strengthening of various positions have made Tottenham a more competitive side, and the increased depth and quality of the squad has been instrumental in their resurgence. As we saw this weekend, they went toe-to-toe with Arsenal, a team that has been labeled sometimes as favorites to win the title, behind Manchester City, of course. Now, not only did this move benefit Spurs, but it benefited Kane's career as well. Harry Kane can finally be in a team that doesn't depend entirely on him. In the first games of the season, you saw how instrumental he was. Although his progressive carries aren't high, he is finishing and creating chances when he has the ball in the final third. Last game, probably his best game for Bayern so far, he had a hat-trick with 2 assists while having 4 shot-creating actions and a pass completion of 71.4%. Kane was the perfect man to replace Lewandowski, as Bayern have a number 9 they can rely on, not only on finishes, but has the creativity capacity to assist others as well. Harry Kane's departure from Spurs has proven to be a catalyst for the club's transformation. The tactical evolution, improved defensive record, emergence of young talent, and financial flexibility have all contributed to the positive changes witnessing at the club. Kane's exit has allowed Tottenham Hotspur to evolve into a more balanced and competitive team, and he himself has evolved into a more competitive player who is striving to win at Bayern. While Kane's legacy at the club remains intact, his departure has paved the way for a brighter future for Tottenham Hotspur.